The 2014 Atlantic hurricane season is now underway, and we'll be looking for the first tropical weather to show up on the radar in the Caribbean. And it may be soon or take a while. But first, does it mean a weak or strong storm? And SNN's chief meteorologist Justin Mosley is watching the Caribbean as he continues his special report 10 years after Charley. What a difference a decade makes. Justin, we have a lot to look for.
That's right. So we have the whole season still ahead of us. The good news, we are happy to report the Caribbean Sea quiet, as well as the Gulf of Mexico. One area of disturbed weather we're watching, but now is the time we have to start thinking about the tropics. Hurricane Charley was the third storm of the 2004 season and was the biggest to hit Florida since Hurricane Andrew, the first storm of the 1992 season. While Andrew and Charley both came off the African coast, most of our June storms developed in the Caribbean. In the decade since Charley and Andrew, the National Hurricane Center has developed new tools to help predict storm tracks and new cones of uncertainty. New this year will be a storm surge innovation map to show where dangerous flooding is expected.
We are also introducing a new product called the Storm Surge Inundation Graphic, which shows the areas that could be potentially inundated by a storm surge and a landfalling hurricane.
The new storm surge forecast maps are coming out from the National Hurricane Center for this hurricane season, and the maps are supposed to look a lot like this one. This is Sarasota County's evacuation map, and all the bright colors indicating where the water could possibly go. Now, you can get this particular map for any county in our viewing area at Herald-Tribune.com in their hurricane guide. The new National Hurricane Center mapping is in part created due to the destructive storm surge and flooding that accompanied Hurricane Sandy 2 years ago. Along with the new mapping, NOAA is also employing new long-range, high-altitude drone aircraft, such as the Global Hawk jet, that can stay aloft for hours, feeding information electronically back to the National Hurricane Center. The Hawk has onboard technology to measure wind speeds, direction, and storm strength, much like its older predecessor, the manned Hurricane Hunter aircraft that will continue to fly into storms with limited time on station. Technology all new in the decade since Hurricane Charley came ashore in August of 2004.
A lot of really good information, and not just this report, but all of them that you've done.
Yes, and the bottom line when it comes to this is that now is the time to prepare. Hurricane season is here, and typically in the early portion of the season it's quiet, so we need to get our plans in order should anything threaten our coast.